What's up, everybody? This is Urgio99, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of the BattleTech career mode. Our next mission, Last Mech Standing. A lance of Davian battle mechs has been rampaging through Taurian territory on Illusion. They've been raising population centers, burning fields and refineries, looting storage facilities. They're clearly doing everything they can to drive our people out. This is terrorism, pure and simple. We need you to find them, destroy them. No escape and no prisoners. Not much to say, shoot to kill. Yeah, we'll take this. Okay, now we need to set up our lance, since they're not giving us meat shields. Do I take the commando or the Irby? I'll take the commando. Guts. Piloting. I guess that'll work. Yeah, urban mechs are really kind of crap. And I don't know how big this lance is going to be, so I don't want to drag an urban mech into a sustained firefight. Because the urban mech only carries 8 shots for that autocannon, and it hits like a truck when it hits, but it doesn't really hit that often. Alright, stand up, fight. You against the opposing force. Intel says they're near your current location. Move in, clear them out. Good hunting.
On the move. Heading out.
Yeah. The Cicadia and the...
Enemy detected.
I can already get vision on one with the Cicadia, but that's not his job.
Got it. Coordinates received.
Okay, we got a Commando 1B. And he took a shot at my Commando. Ooh. Oh, I want that Commando.
Ready to get it on.
I want that Commando. I really probably shouldn't be getting this close to the Commando, but...
All weapons on go.
Okay, I got rid of that right arm.
Solid connection on
And I caused a pilot injury. Ooh. What do we got down there? Looks like a Javelin. Okay. Yeah, we took out his large laser, so dodged a bullet on that one. We've already got him structure on his arm. They're pretty ramshackle. Yeah, only 50% base armor. So he should be easy to leg. I just don't want to core him, because I do prefer that variant. And because of the hardpoint limitations in this one, it's not a full free mech lab. So you have to abide by the hardpoint restrictions.
What do you need?
Let's say we'll... we can't... Well, we can move there.
Understood.
Try and get a little bit of evasion. 70% against that Javelin.
Roger.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's move forward a little bit with the Vindicator. Crit his SRM2.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Ooh, is already... Yeah, we already... Ooh! Boom! Headshot. Boom.
Enemy mech destroyed.
AC-10, man, it'll mess you up. It's going into melee with my...
Okay, that hurt.
Okay.
Orders.
How about you? Come back here
Order received.
and
Firing.
fire on that side. Crit his other medium laser.
Scored a critical hit. Receiving you.
This goes wrong, which it very well could. I could end up killing that mech outright. And I can't move close enough to use my machine guns on him, so...
Yeah?
Oh.
Yep. What do you need? I'm taking the shot.
Oh, oof, you missed.
I missed?
Yes, you did.
Standing by.
Try for a precision strike. Leg.
Shot.
Ow. Probably just exposed his, yeah, I exposed that.
Engaging target.
Okay, left torso, pilot injury.
Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Aye, aye.
Okay, if I hit him in the center, he'll live. I need to hit that other leg.
Roger.
I hit his center torso. It's gonna try and melee a Centurion.
Damage minimal.
Okay,
I'll do what I can.
no. Fuck. It's
Firing.
okay. Missed. Yeah, he's toast no matter what I do, so.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech destroyed.
Aw.
Mission successful.
I was kind of hoping I could salvage that. I prefer that variant of the commando with the large laser because then he's got he didn't have to be up close for the missiles. But I'll take the parts. They're good money. If nothing else, you can sell your you can scrap your mech parts. And I'll show you that here shortly. You can go in here to storage. You can see what variant you have and how many parts you have. You just go over here and click this, and you can sell the individual parts from your inventory. So once you advance further in the game, you can take all the scrap parts you've been hoarding, and you can sell them to make some extra money. Okay. Tactics. Yes, we need tactics. And piloting.
Waiting for orders.
As you can see here, we get
I hear ya.
as you increase your statistics, of course, you get better weapon hit. You can get better base melee hit. Guts will eventually give you a higher shutdown threshold and additional health pips, so you can take more injuries in combat. If you do get incapped, even with lethality, your pilot's out of action for literally like 100 days. So you still want to avoid it, even though your pilot doesn't die. If he does take injuries, he ends up in the medical bay, and he's out of action for a certain amount of time. That's what the medical rating here is for. See, there's tech points. So in your medical points. So the higher the mech bay you have, the faster they recover, which is one of the upgrade paths you can go down. You can get, once you rebuild the structure, you can start rebuilding the habitat pods. You can start expanding and rebuilding a lot of the stuff, because this was not originally a military ship. The Argo class was designed for long-range exploration and colonization. They just retrofitted the bays to accept battle mechs. They used to accept industrial mechs, which were, of course, the construction and work versions of what eventually became battle mechs. But let's see, any more contracts? Battle. It's pirates. That's for Davian, so maybe I can make them like me a little bit more than they do. But we're gonna, we'll go with, the two pieces. Yeah, between the AC-10 and the two PPCs on the Vindicator and the Cicadia, this is a very kind of standoffish kind of build. And the Commando is really there as a... So his DPS is not as... the Centurion and the Vindicator, it's got a fair bit of long let's go this way.
Coordinates received.
Got it.
Affirmative. Good to go. Moving to position. Got a sensor trace. Location confirmed.
Let's move.
Here in cover, we'll have a 20% damage reduction if we're in the woods. So
Commander.
let's move our
Move order received.
contact up. Okay, we got 2 pirate units, 1 coming in on each side. Brace gives him more damage reduction. Ooh. Okay, we got 2 on that side. Get the Centurion in position there. Brace.
Waiting for orders.
We'll jump the Vindicator here. He goes a little bit farther when he jumps. He gets a little bit more evasion. But this hill will block the line of sight there. He'll focus there. Brace.
Yeah?
We'll move the Cicadia
Copy
up
that.
on this hill. The Cicadia is more of a fast medium. It's not more of a knockdown, drag out medium like the Centurion. Okay, we do not want to get pincered into both those lines of fire. 3 evasion and the cover. What are we looking at? The Locust. The Locusts are very light battle mechs. I think they're some of the lightest mechs you can still have. Got a Javelin. Ooh, you see what I mean? Jesus Christ, that boy got up and boogied. That thing's got 6 points of evasion. Should give you an idea of just how fast these buggers are. That he can get 6 points of evasion. But they're only 25-ton battle mechs. As you can see here, he's only got, you can only have like 5 armor on a piece. He's only got 80 armor points when he's fully decked. Okay, it'd be a fool's errand to shoot at that Locust right now. And his weaponry doesn't pose a significant threat. I do, however, need to knock some evasion off this.
Receiving you. Got it.
Knock some evasion off this Javelin.
Copy that.
What do you need?
You were targeted by the Javelin, so you definitely need to
I'll do
move
what I can.
to get some evasion.
Roger.
Oh!
Hostile removed.
Ooh! Oh my god, I just headshotted that dude. I totes just blew his head clean off. We got a flea. And the flea is just the flea is a modern version of the Locust. It's a better design. It's a more modern design. The Locust is a early Succession Wars design.
Coordinates received.
Hey, remember me?
Firing a full south.
Yeah, I'm still following you. Ooh. That is an LRM variant of the Locust.
Showing minor damage.
Let's see, multi-target. Let's do that. And that. Now we can see what our hit chances are. 55-55. We'll go for the Locust. That, and we'll go the rest on the Flea. If that AC-10 hits, it'll probably take out that Locust.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay, got some structure on the... Oh!
No damage detected.
It stray shot into the Flea. If your units are too close together like that, or they're single file behind each other, a shot intended for one could hit the other instead. And that's exactly what just happened to that Flea, and it took off his arm.
Orders. Locked on.
The poor guy got stray shotted again. He took off his other torso.
Yep.
Oh boy, you got some bad luck on you.
I'm taking the shot.
Okay, we took out a leg. So we put down the locust. The flea has been reduced to basically nothing. And
What's up, boss?
I'm going to go ahead and
Affirmative.
put the locust out of its misery, and by destroying all the components, I can't move down the mountain to melee this guy, but
Engaging target.
I can do that.
Enemy mech.
Just put him out of his misery.
Mission successful.
So Davian can now move their people through the area because we killed the light mechs. That Javelin's going to be quite the steal. 500 XP for everybody. No one took any real damage. I already have the one Javelin 10F part, so I can just take these two and let the dice roll where they may on the rest. Okay, I got another fleet part and I got the locust part. So. That is very nice. The fire javelin, 30-ton chassis, no ammunition worries, but it can have heat issues if you're not careful. So we can go to our mech bay. See, there's our javelin. We'll go ahead and we're gonna store this commando, and we're gonna store this urban mech because I'm not really gonna use them. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna refit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off some of these jump jets. And I'm gonna max armor this puppy. So that we can get a little more, coach a little more survivability out of this guy. And of course it ends quickly because we're just removing simple components. The harder job, the more time it'll take. But we're also going to refit the Cicadia because, well, to be perfectly frank, this thing is worth less than tits on a frog. The only problem is it only has one energy hardpoint, and we've got a PPC in there. I can replace the PPC with 2 small lasers, but then I'm pretty much back where I started. Because these are 1 ton. Yeah. So it's basically, I have a little bit more armor, but not much. I'll just go for max armor.
Job's done, Commander.
That's one thing about these fits, you need to kind of go in and make him your own. This guy's already got pretty good armor, so not too worried about the Vindicator. The Centurion probably definitely doesn't need armor. Yeah, 65 points. So it's already in good shape. So yeah, we'll leave those be. I don't think we're going to have any more things we can really do on this world. Sending a message, destroy base. These are the Taurians. So probably not going to want to do it, but it is free passage to another world. Let me take a look at the map. I want us to go to Ishtar, which is a 1.5 skull world. Probably not going to happen. The closest half-star world's in Davian space. 12 days. Let's do it. This will also advance the time frame so we can get our upgrades. New mechs and weapons available. Hey Commander, talk on MercNet is that some hot new mechs and weapon systems fell off a cargo ship and are available to folks with the right connections. Well, I've got a connection, so give the word and our free crate of random new goodies will magically appear in our cargo hold. Or we could travel the straight and narrow, buying them in stores and salvaging on the battlefield like normal. What do you say? Take the crate. We got a Phoenix Hawk. We also got an LBX-10, LBX-10X AC, a 5X AC, and a ton of ammo for each.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Oh, cool. So we got a Javelin and we got a Phoenix Hawk. Let's go ahead and advance time. As you can see, we fly out to the jump ship. We dock with the jump ship. As you can see, it's charging up its engine. Pop. Now these drives can only be used in certain points in a system, in a star system, because of the gravity affects the reliability of the drive.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Okay, our power conduits are done. So we're going to go ahead and order the training module.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
We'll start advancing time again.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Coming into Lindsay, let's go ahead and talk to Davians. Of course, because the Davian faction controls space, the better our rep with them, the more of a discount we'll get in their stores. So that's always nice. You can see here we have more mech parts. Ooh, a rifleman. These guys are freaking dangerous. Here we go. (100 meters view distance plus a -2 recoil range penalty. Woo! Yeah, a lot of the new battle mechs, they have these systems here like this rangefinder suite. They're bound to the unique mech, but they make the mechs devastating like the Rifleman did. What other systems we got? Cockpit mod, that's nice. It's a gives them one effective health blip. So like the first injury that pilot receives won't count, so they won't end up in the med bay. Comm system, so it increases the resolve, which allows you to use called shots and vigilance. The heat exchanger, all weapons produce 10% weapon heat. Exchangers are really nice if you can get them on energy boat platforms, especially those that have otherwise poor heat management. A heat bank, plus 10 maximum heat for shutdown and plus 5 overheat threshold. Those are nice if you got a lot of heat build, then you can't dissipate it. Then we've got the LBX ammo. Yeah, the LB like the 10X, this is basically it's an autocannon like the AC, but it's instead it's like a shotgun. So they can be pretty powerful at close range. But I think I've rambled on for long enough. That'll do it for this episode. I'm Original 99. I'll see you next time.